What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Fortnite video. Today we're going to be talking about the Builder Pro controller settings. So a lot of you have probably seen this. You already know about it. It was added a few patches ago, but it's actually very beneficial if you haven't tried it out. I know it's something new and it's something different and it takes a lot of getting used to, but it's, in my opinion, very well worth it. So we're going to check it out and show you guys exactly what the changes are. So the only thing that has changed, if you're familiar with the Combat Pro setting, is the build controls. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that in side by side that the combat controls are exactly the same. So you see Builder Pro combat controls and you see Combat Pro. Nothing changes. They're both exactly the same. Now the only difference here is, again, side by side, is the build controls. So if you notice, there are a few things that have changed. So the main thing is that now your four pieces of your structures are mapped to your triggers and your buttons. So by your left button and right button I'm referring to. So your right trigger's wall, right button's floor, left trigger stairs, left button's roof. And then you tap X and you tap X again to place your trap down and select them. And then it's the same for editing and entering build mode. You just press or hold B. And then another thing that has changed is the change material or your trap. You have to hit the left D-pad for that in both instances. But the main thing is, if you see when selecting a piece, you have to tap it first to select it. So if it's default on a wall, I have to tap RB to select floor and then tap it again to place. And then once it's selected, obviously each tap after that is going to place. You're just not going to have to do a double tap each time. So it's a little bit more efficient. You don't have to scroll and scroll too many times or whatnot. So what I'm going to do here today is I'm actually going to get into a few games, build probably 3 or so 1x1s, just as a quick kind of defense build. Just so you guys know, the sensitivity right now is on 4:4. For X and Y. I'm not trying to show you how to build the fastest 1x1. I'm just trying to compare the Builder Pro and the standard kind of building layout, so you guys can make your own decision on whether or not it's faster for you, better for you, easier for you. Alright, so pre-selected in building, we can go ahead and start off with Builder Pro, and we'll see what kind of the best time we can get. First one. Alright, so there we have it, guys. That's clear proof. My Builder Pro time was about 8.5 seconds, and my Combat Pro kind of standard time was about 10.25 seconds. So that's 8.5 versus 10.25. That is a huge difference, tremendous difference. And yes, I'm a little rusty with the standard one. I think I probably used to be a lot better, but I don't think I was ever 8.5 seconds fast. And again, I don't have my sensitivity super high. Like I said before, it's on 4:4, kind of what I regularly play on. I'm not trying to show you guys how to build the fastest one ever, put your sensitivity on 10 million and just spin around in a circle as fast as you can. That's not what this video is about. It's just comparing and contrasting the two controller layouts. Now it does, disclaimer, take a while if you've been using the standard controllers to get used to the Combat Pro, or the Builder Pro, excuse me. But it's well worth it. I'm still myself learning. I've only been using it not even 2 weeks probably. So sometimes I do panic build and hit the wrong buttons, like I'm using the standard one. But I'm getting used to it fairly quickly. And I do see a huge improvement on kind of my fighting and in-game skills. It helps with ramp rushing, just kind of defense building, everything, offensive, defensively. Builder Pro is definitely a better option in my opinion. but you guys have to make your own informed decisions, just like with sensitivities and all that kind of stuff. You've got to do your own thing. You've got to get used to what you like and play how you like to play. But that's kind of the gist of what I have. It's definitely helps. I was skeptical at first. It took me a while to get used to. It took me a while to, go ahead and start using it, because I was just like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to learn this new thing and all that good old jazz. Just resistant to the change. But in my opinion, it's well worth it, and it's well worth putting the time in, taking those few games. Just go land in, Wailing Woods or something. Just chop down trees and just start building and practice. That's all it takes, guys, is practice with anything. Getting better at the game in general, it just takes a lot of practice, learning from your mistakes, thinking of how you can do things better. But I think this is going to be a very short video. I'm going to let this kind of Pleasant Park highlight play out, because this is a squad game from a while back that was pretty fun for me. Hit some good shots on some people. But hopefully this video helped you guys for sure. Did have another controller video talking about remapping buttons, so make sure you guys check that one out in the channel. I'll kind of link it in a card above and at the end of the video, so make sure you look out for that. But I definitely appreciate you guys stopping by. Hopefully this helps you a little bit more with your building skills, and if you're struggling with that at all. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys. So make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.
Dude, why can't you do this on your stream?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm like super on camera now.
Yeah, why can't you do that?
Oh, you, OG Velvis.